Kevin, let's talk about some notable players for this offseason.
Yes, let's try. Okay, the one of the most notable coming in the free agent signing in Cincinnati, Nick Castellanos, goes to the Reds. I think we've always known he's been a good above average hitter, but he's finally escaped the clutches of the Detroit Tigers to a better ballpark, a better lineup. He's shown the last 4 years to be an above average hitter, OPS plus, minimum 112 and up. I think he's a real plus side guy. I've always had him in my rankings as a top 40 outfielder. I think with his change of scenery, with his bat plus a smaller ballpark plus some more protection in the lineup, I think he moves up to the top 20 and becomes a high fantasy asset that you need to acquire for your outfield.
I see what you're saying. I'm not sure about top 20, but I definitely think the trade is beneficial and he'll do really well in Cincinnati. But definitely top 40.
I mean, he was top 40.
Breaking top 30, but I don't know about top 20.
The reason I say top 20 is because Detroit's naturally a bigger ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those home runs don't make out there. They're hitting the doubles.
Mm-hmm.
The numbers are shown he's an above average hitter, and he's very strongly, he hits for power, not a lot of speed. But I think with this boost in the ballpark, it'll be what Michael Brantley was in Houston. He'll get that boost to that next level where he becomes in that conversation of top 20.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Who I think is a notable player is Kenta Maeda to the Twins. Not only does that trade help the Twins, but Maeda's a big piece of that pitching rotation now. Because they already had two solid guys in Berrios and Odorizzi. Now adding a solid guy like Maeda, who's good for 10 wins easily, and he'll go deep into games, and he proved to be durable last season. Not only that, he can double as a reliever come postseason like he did for the Dodgers.
Yeah, I think he's a very interesting candidate. I think more for fantasy purposes, you want him targeted towards a starter, which he most likely will be. I think you have the concern of him going to the bullpen, but I mean, there's no depth in Minnesota, so he's definitely a guy to prioritize if you're looking for like a lower level pitcher. He'll eat you innings. He'll get you a solid amount of points. I think he's a solid guy.
He's a solid pickup in the later rounds, I'd say, especially even though you could take him low. He's not going to go at the beginning of your draft.
Definitely.
So it's a safe choice, and even as a reliever, he'll get you a lot of points. So no matter what, it's a solid pick.
Mm-hmm. A guy who I'm just really jumping on here because of the recent trade with the Padres is I have Nick Anderson, who I think the window opportunity is wide open for him. He was in a trade from Miami to Tampa Bay last year. Mm-hmm. Just to read you some of the numbers, the man pitched in 23 games, 21 in the third innings, and he only walked one batter and punched out 41. I think that stands out a lot. I think with Emilio Pagan going to the Padres, the closing job is wide open down there, and I believe Nick Anderson is the guy you want. He possesses an elite curveball in the 99th percentile, and I truly think if you're looking for a closer that's not a household name, Nick Anderson is the one you'll want.